The human mind is powerful beyond measure, yet often we allow external events and internal fears to dictate our lives. The Stoic approach teaches us that true strength comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering our perceptions and reactions. By training your brain through Stoic principles, you can overcome anything, not by avoiding adversity, but by facing it with wisdom, resilience, and inner peace. Let's explore how to build an unshakable mind, the Stoic way. The foundation. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is a simple yet profound principle. Distinguish between what you can control and what you cannot. As Epictetus taught, some things are up to us and some things are not. The key to overcoming anything lies in focusing your energy only on what is within your control, your thoughts, actions, and attitude. When you stop wasting mental energy on external events, what others think of you, the outcome of your efforts, or the twists of fate, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. This mental shift creates clarity and strength, allowing you to respond to challenges with calm determination rather than anxiety or despair. Negative visualization, preparing the mind for adversity. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is premeditatio malorum, the practice of imagining what could go wrong. At first glance, this might seem pessimistic, but in reality, it's a mental exercise in resilience. By visualizing difficulties in advance, you prepare your mind to face them calmly, without panic or surprise. Each morning, ask yourself, what obstacles might I encounter today? Then mentally rehearse how you will respond with wisdom and composure. This practice not only reduces fear of the unknown, but also helps you cultivate gratitude for what you have, knowing that nothing in life is guaranteed. Amor fati, love your fate. A Stoic does not merely accept what happens, they learn to love their fate. This principle, known as amor fati, invites you to embrace every event, good or bad, as a necessary part of your journey. When adversity strikes, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "How can this make me stronger?" Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle is an opportunity to practice virtue, patience, courage, humility, and wisdom. By training your brain to view hardships not as misfortunes, but as training grounds for your character, you transform suffering into strength. The dichotomy of control. Freedom through perspective. The Stoic method for overcoming challenges rests on the dichotomy of control, understanding that external events are indifferent, but your response to them is everything. This realization is profoundly liberating. When something goes wrong, remind yourself, this is beyond my control, but my reaction is mine to command. Whether it's losing a job, facing rejection, or dealing with illness, your power lies in choosing how to think about the situation. This mental discipline builds a kind of invincibility, not because life stops being hard, but because your mind stops being disturbed by what is beyond your reach. Voluntary discomfort, strength through hardship. A Stoic does not seek luxury and ease, but practices voluntary discomfort to build mental toughness. By occasionally denying yourself pleasures or stepping into discomfort, whether through fasting, cold showers, or challenging physical exertion, you teach your brain that you can endure hardship. This practice makes you more resilient when life inevitably throws difficulties your way. As Seneca advised, set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, and say to yourself, "Is this the condition that I feared?" By training your brain to be comfortable with discomfort, you reduce fear and increase your capacity to overcome anything. Journaling, daily reflection and mental clarity. A cornerstone of Stoic mental training is the practice of journaling. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations was, in essence, a personal journal, a place where he reflected on his thoughts, actions, and challenges. Each evening, ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where did I fall short of my Stoic principles? How can I respond better tomorrow? This habit of self-reflection strengthens mental clarity, helping you identify patterns of negative thinking and replace them with rational, constructive responses. Practicing memento mori, the ultimate perspective. Perhaps the most sobering and powerful Stoic exercise is memento mori, remembering your mortality. Far from being morbid, this practice brings life into sharp focus, reminding you that time is your most precious resource. When facing fear or hesitation, ask yourself, if today were my last day, would this problem matter? This perspective cuts through trivial worries and helps you act with purpose and urgency. By training your brain to live with the awareness of your finite time, you overcome procrastination, fear of failure, and the paralysis of overthinking. The inner citadel, building mental fortitude. The Stoics spoke of cultivating an inner citadel, a fortress of the mind that no external force can breach. This mental stronghold is built through consistent practice, responding to insults with indifference, viewing setbacks as learning experiences, accepting loss without losing yourself. When you train your brain to rely on inner strength rather than external validation, you become unshakable. Gratitude and perspective, the key to mental freedom. Even in the face of adversity, a Stoic finds reasons for gratitude. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your mental state from scarcity to abundance. Every morning, remind yourself, I woke up today. I have another chance to live with virtue. What more do I need? This daily practice of gratitude strengthens optimism, resilience, and mental freedom. Conclusion: becoming mentally invincible. Training your brain to overcome anything, the Stoic way, is not about eliminating pain or difficulty. It's about cultivating a mind that remains clear, calm, and courageous, no matter what life brings. Through practices like negative visualization, voluntary discomfort, journaling, and focusing only on what you can control, you build a mental fortress that cannot be shaken by external events. The obstacles in your path are not barriers, they are the path. Face them with the wisdom of a Stoic, and you will discover that you are far stronger than you ever imagined. Your brain, trained in resilience, perspective, and virtue, will carry you through any storm, not with fear, but with grace. The human brain is an extraordinary organ, capable of adapting, learning, and overcoming even the most challenging circumstances. Training your brain to overcome anything isn't just about resilience. It's about rewiring your thought patterns, strengthening mental fortitude, and embracing a growth mindset. By understanding how the brain works and applying strategic mental practices, you can unlock an incredible capacity to thrive, regardless of obstacles. Let's explore how to train your brain to overcome anything. Understanding neuroplasticity, the science of mental resilience. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This adaptability means that, with consistent effort, you can train your brain to think differently, react more positively, and maintain focus under stress. The more you practice certain thoughts and behaviors, the stronger the neural pathways supporting those habits become. For example, when facing adversity, repeatedly choosing to see challenges as opportunities creates a cognitive pattern of optimism and resilience. Over time, this pattern becomes second nature, and your brain becomes more efficient at handling stress and overcoming setbacks. Mindfulness and meditation. The foundation of mental control. One of the most powerful tools for training your brain is mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain responsible for rational thinking, decision-making, and emotional regulation. Practicing mindfulness helps you observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing you to respond to difficulties thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. A daily meditation practice of even 10 minutes can reduce anxiety, improve concentration, and foster emotional resilience. By learning to stay present, you become less overwhelmed by negative thoughts and more equipped to find solutions. Cognitive reframing, shifting perspective. Cognitive reframing is a psychological technique that involves identifying negative or unhelpful thoughts and changing their narrative. By viewing a problem from a different perspective, you train your brain to approach challenges with curiosity instead of fear. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never succeed at this," you can reframe the thought to, "This is an opportunity to learn and grow, even if it's difficult." Over time, this positive self-talk reshapes how your brain processes challenges, promoting a mindset of perseverance. The power of Stoicism, mental toughness through philosophy. A Stoic approach to mental strength focuses on distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. By concentrating energy on internal control, your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and accepting external circumstances as they are, you cultivate mental toughness. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, famously wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This perspective encourages detachment from outcomes and a focus on effort, fostering resilience and inner peace.